man.
He was classic.
Yeah, I've heard stories. Tish told me.
Start off, talk about what's going to be like close to number 18 in the country in this stadium.
It's going to be exciting. We're expecting a lot of fans, and we really haven't had I don't think we'll have an environment like we will, or we haven't had an environment like we will on Saturday. So it'll be fun to get out here and play in front of the home fans.
I think it'd be fun. You have a chance. Marshall, Missouri, close but not quite. This would be something just basically make everyone forget about that immediately.
Yeah, I think so, and I think it'll get us some momentum going into the MAC season, and that'll be huge for us because there's a lot of teams in the MAC that are struggling right now, and if we can get some momentum on them, it'll be good for us.
Losing stinks, but would you rather lose the way you've been losing or get blown out?
That's a tough one because the close ones are usually harder to swallow because you knew you had a chance to win and you might have done. Everybody thinks they did one thing that could have lost the game. So, but I think I'd much rather lose the close ones because it shows how competitive we are.
The fact that you guys played Boise last year, will that help this year? I mean, given that it's not like last year where you saw them for the first time in forever now.
Yeah, I think it'll help. It always helps. I mean, especially going like in the MAC, when we play a team every year, we kind of know what to expect, and I think the same goes with Boise. And we played them in probably one of the tougher places to play in the country last year. So now we get them at home. It'll be an environment in our favor, and hopefully, if everything goes as planned, we'll pull an upset.
You've been here for a while. I mean, is this something that is this game that are you more excited for this game maybe than any other, or is it just another game? I mean, there's some pretty big ramifications.
I mean, yeah, there's some big things, but I think it's just another game. We're preparing the same as we do for any other team. I mean, there's really not a different feel as far as, practice-wise. And I think you just got to tell yourself it's just another game because if you tell yourself it's such a big game, a lot of guys won't be able to handle that pressure. And we just got to handle it like it is just another game.
I just have a question about you and Freddie and everything with how well you guys have been playing, how the numbers you've been putting up. Do you think that's a product of Coach Clausen's system, or is that something that you've done differently in the off season?
I think it could be a little bit of both. In his system, he tries to get his best playmaker the ball as much as possible, but we worked extremely hard throughout the summer to get a lot of chemistry, so I knew where he was breaking on routes. There wasn't that question of when or if or anything like that, so and me and him worked hard on that. I mean, whenever he gets a rep in practice, I'm the one throwing to him. There never goes a time where another quarterback's throwing to him. And, we prided ourselves on being able to, when it comes to crunch time, he's the guy I'm going to go to. And so far, not a lot of people have been able to cover him.
Thanks, Tom.
Do you have to ice your arm like a pitcher?